Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM Dumpster Fire. Today we're back to watch a interview from Jo from Monat. You know, I like to cover her YouTube channel ever since she's been active again, active and desperate in my opinion. So we're gonna watch another interview, this lady that has a baby. So I'm gonna blur her and yeah, we'll see what happens. I did not watch this. So we're gonna react to it together. Before we get into it, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way that you can support my channel if you would like to. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Let's just get right into this.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome. I like the shovels. It's been a night. Gladys Stone Smart Star. Okay, amazing. I'm super excited for today's call. If you girls have been following on every Wednesday, we have a different speaker. For the last couple Wednesdays, we've had amazing women in the business that have been here for a couple years, made a couple $1 million, our director ranks. And I said, it's time to spotlight someone new because we are all focusing on getting to MMP again, right? Whether it's us or our new girls will help. We are helping our team grow. And I have someone that has really stood out, and I want her to share her story, how she's doing it. She is within her first month still and is one market partner and maybe two or one VIPs. I don't have one VIP. Okay. She gets VIPs by the second. So she's one market partner and one VIP away from her Ma neighborhood. She already hit her first rank. And literally she is showing up like she has been in the business for years. So we're gonna give her some grace. She was a little nervous, but she said yes to this call right away with her 4-month-old baby on her lap. Lisa, welcome and thank you so much. I want you to start off by sharing a little bit of your story with everyone, who you are, why you started, what your life looks like, maybe like 7 minutes long, and then I have some questions for you. But don't hold back.
Okay, all right. Well, hi everybody. My name is so a little bit about me. I'm 34. I am married. I just realized this today. We're going to be 18 years married. Well, together, I should say together. We have 3 boys. I have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 4-month-old. So if you know, it's a pretty busy, hectic life. Both of my boys are in baseball. And then on top of that, I do work full time, you guys. So a little background. I've done network marketing in the past. I've known what network marketing can do. I've seen the potential. I've seen people win. And I've tried multiple, you guys. I have tried multiple companies and
She's not new. She's a serial MLMer apparently.
nothing. I was never able to build. I was never able to really sell. Like it just wasn't, I guess didn't take things seriously. So I started seeing people in Monet, they were either pregnant, they were having babies, they were, newlyweds, and they were, you know, working the business and they were feeding their baby. And I'm like, there's no way. So then I started following Jo. And I think she was pregnant with Banks. And yeah, I connected with Jo from the very beginning. I started following like multiple people in the business, and I'm like, okay, how is this? How are people making income from this business? So I don't even know if I'm blabbling at this point, but
Why you decided to get started?
so I decided to get started. One, I'm tired of working at a desk job. I'm tired. I know I'm worth so much more than, this 8-hour days, sitting at a desk. I love interacting.
Lady, at least at that job, you get paid for the work that you put in. You get paid for the time that you put into this job. In MLMs, the majority of people don't make any profit, and you were one of those people as well. I don't know what happened, what was different. Maybe some of her social media grew, that she got a little bit she ranked up quickly, but I mean that happens at the beginning as well, doesn't it? Because like you're gonna recruit and sell to your family members, your friends, and then after a while, if you don't have a social media following, then it kind of slows down after the first few months. So maybe that's what she's experiencing. I'm not sure. Let's not pretend like we're better than desk jobs and the desk jobs are the worst thing that can happen to you. Jesus. That is really rude to like people who are happy with their desk jobs, or even people who are not happy but they don't have a choice. And it's absolutely better to stay at a desk job that might not be fulfilling. It might not be your dream job, but at least you still get paid for the work that you do. Because if you join an MLM, you're not gonna get any profit. You're gonna work for free, and the Monat's income disclosure statement is gonna be linked in the description box as always.
And people, I love talking to people. And I don't get that with working from home. You know, I'm home with the baby 24/7.
You can also work a desk job from home. You can do like the chat support or email support, that kind of job where you don't have to really get on calls or anything, and you have more time. You know, if your kids are at home, you can do that part-time, and it can be 100% remotely. I've done one of these jobs for like 3 years, and it was really handy. MLMs are not the solution here.
And I just knew I wanted like a girl gang. I wanted a community. I wanted people that would hype you up. You know, I just wanted so much more. So I decided to join, one, because of the crazy deal that they have been putting out with this credit, this $150 coupon. And I took advantage of it. I was like, you know what? I had a pep talk. Okay, this is where, you know, let's talk about my pep talk to myself. I told myself, if I ever get into another marketing company, another network marketing, I am going to go all in. I owe it to myself. I've already done all these other companies that didn't take me anywhere. Maybe a sell here, maybe a sell there, but it did not take me anywhere. And at the end of the day, it was kind of embarrassing because I'm like, oh, I just started this, but then it dropped, you know? So I had to tell myself, like, if I'm doing this, I'm going all in. Like, I owe it to myself. I owe it to my boys. I owe it to my husband. Like, I want more. We have goals this year. You know, we want to pay off our house for our boys. We want to leave something for them. And this was just like, okay, this can get me there a little bit faster than what we have planned. So I was like, okay, I have to do it. I have to go all in. And I have been running ever since day one. One thing I will say is I always heard everybody say you have two start dates. You have the day you sign up, and then you have the day that you just like, okay, this is it. This is, you know, I'm ready. And that's true. Like, I think February 1st was my first, and that was my real start date, February 1st. And I've ran every day since.
I love that. Now, well, first question, I guess, is what does your day look like? Because, I mean, I kind of know, but share here because, like you said, you're a mom, you have two boys and activities, you have a full-time job, you're a wife. If you guys see her and you follow her, like she's in her stories all day long. How did you add money into your life right now?
So the way I added it was, I mean, okay, so
as somebody who does a little bit of social media here and there, I try to be good with posting on stories at least. I have not posted like properly in a very long time. Having a full-time job, having kids, family, a husband, and working this business and being on your stories all day long is so exhausting. And I did have a full-time job, and I had a freelancing job of video editing, and I also did my own YouTube channel, and I was in a relationship, and I had a house to take care of, well, an apartment to take care of, and it was a lot. It was really exhausting, and I burned out after a while. Is it worth it? I don't know. Everyone decides for themselves, but if you're doing all of that and risking to burn out, and you're not even profiting at least from Monat, like you're not getting any benefits, then it's definitely not worth it. But I would say that burning out for money is not worth it either. But I mean, I'm saying that because I already did it. You know, I was getting paid and everything, but I did have health issues as consequences, so I don't think it's worth it.
I work 10-hour days, you guys. I work 10-hour days Monday through Thursday, and I'm off Fridays. So during the day, you know, I do work from home. And when I'm having the baby, if I'm breastfeeding him, I'm like, okay, I have 5 minutes. So if I get on Instagram, which I would get on Instagram even before Monet. I'm like, I'm not going to scroll. I'm not going to, get into the feed. I'm not going to, go see who this person is doing, who that person is doing. Like, no, I'm going to somehow make a post. That's why you see me throughout the day. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm doing something, I'm on break, I'm on lunch, and it doesn't take more than 5 minutes just to make a post, just to say like, oh, the sales today, like, let me talk about the sale. Let me upload a couple of pictures, and then that's it. And then so with my boys, they are in baseball. So I'm already at the baseball games, just sitting there on the stands, watching my boys either practice or they're actually playing the game. So I'm like, no, like I could be sitting here making a whole post, or I can be going live with someone as I'm already sitting at the stand by myself. So I haven't changed anything. It's just been simple. I mean, I don't know how to really say it. Like 5 minutes just to make a post really can make a big impact, depending on how you come about it, depending on what you want to talk about.
It depends who follows you on social media. It depends how the post does. If you're doing a really good post or whatever, if no one sees it, then really the algorithm kind of decides on that. And the majority of people that join MLMs don't have a social media following that they can recruit into their downline, and they're just not going to be successful.
But also including the fact that I'm an everyday mom. Like, even if you're just posting what you're cooking, you're still being interactive. You're still trying to conversate with people. Like,
Yeah, that's what I want to add, because from an outsider looking in, guys, she's nervous right now. It's her first call, but what you do really well is you bring people along your day. Even like the other day, you were in the car in baseball practice doing a story, and you're like, I have to go back home. My husband called me to feed the baby. And the next thing I see, you made a reel of like, I'm here to breastfeed the baby. I'm like, how the heck did you just do that? And it's like that every day for the last month. You've been so consistent. So I think a good message here for you guys is creating over consuming. She says she goes on Instagram to post, not to just stalk what everyone else is doing. Number two, she makes everything into content. Video of her dancing with her baby, her greens, cooking, the baseball. Like, I feel like I'm a part of your life from watching your content. Number three, the consistency is insane. This woman wakes up at 5, 6, I don't know what time, and she's talking about her green juice, going live with her green juice. So it's like people are seeing you, and I think that's why they're taking you seriously. But now this goes, and this may not relate to everyone, but I'm curious, what was the difference? You've done other companies, and you said you haven't found success in any of them. What do you think was the difference between those companies, or the way you were over there or trying to build over there versus now? Like, why are you getting so much success now? Where are your customers coming from? Where are your market partners coming from? What are you doing differently that you didn't do in the past?
I would say the number one thing is believing the products. But not only that, I'm so just being confident talking about everything. I signed up with those other companies just to sign up. I didn't see a vision with it. Like, I didn't see the business side of it. And I think this is more of a business module. I think this is something that, one, is consumable. Like, everybody can benefit from taking greens. Anybody can benefit from taking energy packets. I feel like this company is more everyday life than what the other things I was in, without saying what I was in.
We're just simply the best. Most of us haven't experienced being in other companies, but I was curious as to why the shift. Okay, and then again, I know a lot of this, but share with them, where are you getting your market partners and VIPs? Are you reaching out? Are they reaching out to you? Do you know them? Are they strangers? Is it family? Where the 11 VIPs and the 2 market partners you have, where did you get them? How did you get them?
Okay, so this is my list, front, back. You guys.
Okay. I was right. I guessed it. This lady, I found her Instagram and she seems to no longer be in Monat. Thank luck, all right? I'm so glad that she's out. So what she was experiencing was the same thing that I mentioned that can happen. Like when you just join an MLM, she had a baby, and people or family members and friends probably wanted to support her, and then they joined and they were recruited and whatnot, and then after a while it started to go down or stagnated, or maybe she realized that, you know, it's a scam. So she doesn't have a link in her bio or anything like that, so that's why she is gonna be blurred in this video. I still want to leave this video because it's public on Joe's channel, and I guess this is a very good example of how moms get manipulated and recruited. So I still think it's good to watch this video and leave it up on YouTube. But I'm so glad she seems to be out of Monat. And that was very quick because this video came out a few months ago.
I haven't even made it all the way through my list. When they say reach your hot market, I reached my hot market. Probably, I want to say 8 out of the 10 VIPs are family. Or, fun fact, I actually, I told one of my aunts, I was like, hey, I started Monat, like I really want to take it serious. I want to, you know, take this business serious. And she was like, oh, I've used the black shampoo. I'm like, what? You have? So with her saying that she used it, she loved the product, but she was buying it retail. I was like, no, come over here. We're gonna get you discounts. We're gonna get you all this. Turns out she actually had 2 of her cousins that were, again, they were all using black shampoo, but they were buying it retail. So with just one person, me telling that one person what I was doing, I got 3 VIPs and plus her. So I got 4 VIPs right there, just with saying what I was doing. And then my market partners, with my market partners, I begged my sister. I was like, okay, I want to take this seriously, like run along with me. So the second market partner, she was actually watching my stories and I had no idea. She was watching my stories. She saw that I was showing up every day. She was seeing the products. She kind of was interested in network marketing, but you guys, it was me showing up every single day. That's where I got her from. Like, she just saw what I was doing. She saw that I was winning.
So there we go. This is something that happens very often. Like if you beg your family and friends, some of them are gonna feel bad and they're gonna join you because they want to see you succeed, even though they might not know that it's not a great business. I'm really, really curious. She seems to only have like family posts and stuff like that. So if she was posting about Monat, she deleted all of that, and there's no link in her bio. So that's very good sign. We're very happy because yeah, this woman is a perfect victim for MLMers, for people like Joe, in my opinion, because she has a small baby, she's got 2 kids, she was sick of her desk job and whatnot, and God, I hope she did not quit her job.
Was winning, and she just decided to sign up.
I love that. Okay, we're coming almost to the end. So someone asked here privately, if you've hosted an event, and no, you haven't. Like, how did you launch? We launched her business. We went live on Instagram together, and ever since she goes live all the time with everyone. She's always on the chat. Who wants to go live? So we launched live on Instagram, but no, she has not even done her first event yet. So
Yet.
So that goes to show you, I mean, we definitely need to get on the whole event thing, but she's been able to accomplish, you know, this much without an event. Now, going back to your list, you said you still haven't gotten through your whole hot market. Or what?
Well, the hot market more than halfway. A lot of these people are more like colder, warmish, coldish.
Okay.
So
you're reaching out to them. What are you telling them?
Honestly, I'm just being myself. So the way I talk to the person, which might not be the best, you know, we might joke around certain ways or somehow, but I'm just coming off myself. I'm like, hey, I started this business. Like, you know, I'm like, please, will you support me? Like, I am doing this for the long run. I have goals. I'm just being myself. Like, I might not be pitching it right. I might not be saying it right, but they're just people that trust. So at this point, I mean, now cold market, I don't know yet. Cold market.
It's okay, you don't have to. I'm 5 years in and I have not pitched the cold market yet. But no, girls, what I want you to get from this, number one, Lisa has, I don't think you've ever asked me for a script since you started. Ever. Maybe she asked me to like check a message. I don't even think you have. And that's the difference. With some of the new people coming in, you girls just lack that confidence, which when you start, you're not going to have the confidence, but just think of how would you speak to your best friend? How would you speak to your sister? How would you speak to your mom or to your cousin? Why are we overthinking a simple, hey, I started a new business. I want you to do it with me. Hey, I'm making money online. Let's make money together. Let's qualify for this trip together. Hey, I started a new business. No, that's not for me. Okay, would you support me trying out the
Okay, sorry, I just realized sometimes I forget that I'm recording. I'm really struggling with like cramps. I'm sure you can see that I'm falling apart. It's just how it is, you know, I get really, really bad pain every month and there's nothing I can do about it. And I refuse to lay in bed and give in to the pain because it's even worse than trying to work. So I'm sorry if I look horrible right now, but this is what we're dealing with this whole week, unfortunately, because I'm recording 3 videos in one day.
products? I want to know. I'm genuinely curious as if you would like them. You would be supporting my goals. It's a one-time purchase. No, anyone you can refer me. And be honest, I'm trying to grow. I started a new business. View this and present this as a business versus, oh, it's a little.
I mean, saying that, you're not actually being honest, you're lying to people because you're joining as an independent contractor. You didn't start a Monat business. It's not your business. So you're kind of lying to people.
Little hobby. Like people are telling me, no, okay, I get it. You don't have the money. Like, no, if you were to launch a bakery tomorrow or a lash business or an online boutique or whatever, you're going to go and ask for that support and you're not going to be shy or timid about it. So why are we shy and timid when it comes to our business? Those are all the questions I had. I don't know if anyone else has a last minute question. I feel bad. She was at her son's school now doing this. I just wanted Lisa to share all of our news and our own that are relaunching because maybe it's her first time with Monet, but she has been in the industry before. What a difference it makes when you decide. And you can make that decision today. I don't care if you've been here for 4 years and haven't gotten one market partner or VIP. It's making the decision to take this seriously and someone that's trustworthy and showing up.
This hits differently when I'm late reacting to this video and this woman is out of Monat by now, doesn't it? I love it.
When we spoke, I was like, I want you to think of the people that are looking at your story and looking at your Instagram. Are you entertaining? Are you educating? Do they relate to you? There's so much you can relate to if you go look at her story, right? Because she shares so much. So I want you guys to think of that when you're posting on your social media. Take a look at your Instagram. Does it look like a sales page? Does it look like a marketing agency? Do you only show up 1 day yes, 2 days no? Or are you like Lisa and you take us along your whole entire day? And guess what? Every time she gets a customer, she gets more confident. And every time she hits a new rank, she gets more confident. And she already completed 2 blogs. And I already told her, I broke down her check on the 15th, and it's looking so freaking good because it's accomplished by having conversations. Okay. So I don't see any more questions here. Lisa, I am so very proud of you. I am so very proud of all of our new girls on here, or all of our people that are relaunching.
I bet Joe is not talking to anymore because left.
Do not forget everything we have in store before the end of the month. Don't take it for granted and send that message that you're scared to send, that person that you're scared to reach out to, that live that you think is silly to do, may be the one thing that changes it for you. Do you have any closing words before we go?
No, I mean, I just be yourself. If you show up, be yourself. I will leave, like, if I mess up on a live or if I mess up in my stories, like this morning I flicked the mixer out of my cup, like I leave it in there and I can't tell you how much interaction that creates on my stories. It's the simplest things, you guys, but people will connect with you if you are genuine, if you are, just be yourself. Be yourself and be confident in the product. I want to say that 8 out of my 10 VIPs, like, it's only been the greens that I've been selling. It's only been the energy packets because that's what I'm showing every single day. So definitely believe in the product.
Yes, I love that. And she's going to be MMB very soon. You guys remember her name because I know a good one when I see one, and it's just about being disciplined. So thank you all. I hope you all have an amazing night, and let's continue to kill it this month.
The fact that this lady is out just gives me such joy. I'm so happy she's out. Please let me know your thoughts below. As always, don't forget that you can support my channel by liking and subscribing. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.